today's Monday, I took MC, so we found out on Saturday. And pretty much been laying in bed because it hurt so bad. And now we are on the way to see the gynae. Okay. Hi guys, I'm Jenna. I work for SIS. I am 28 years old this year. I've been married for 2 years and I am currently 7 months pregnant. I am so freaking out right now. So 7 months means like 2 more months to delivery, and the doctor already has told me to. Yeah, but okay. Before I get ahead of myself, this series is going to be covering the ups and downs, highs and lows, fun and annoying moments parenthood brings us through the eyes of me and a few more other friends, but they'll join me later on in the series. So how I found out I was pregnant is kind of a funny story. Early December, I went to see the chiro because I had really bad posture from working from home the whole year. I was literally sitting on this particular stool for the whole of 2020. So yeah, you can imagine how bad my back was. Ignore the mess because you're shipping. But this is it. It isn't great for, working and when you got a bad back. So I went to get adjusted, but my regular chiro wasn't available, so I just got whoever was there. And I was a bit suspicious because I didn't know, she looked quite young lah, and I didn't know how experienced she was, but I wouldn't know any better, so I just got aligned and I went home. And that night itself, I started to experience lower back pains. And I thought to myself, okay, this is kind of normal-ish. It could just be muscle soreness from the readjustment. But the pain just grew more and more and more unbearable to the point where I would start waking up in the middle of the night. This was like 2-3 days later, right? Waking up in the middle of the night, shivering, crying, and it was just really, really bad. The pain just got so bad to after a week, I said, that's it. I need to get checked again because something is definitely not right. Second appointment with the doctor and mom is taking me. I called up my chiro. I said I want to have my regular doctor see me immediately. And when she did, she said nothing was wrong. Everything was fine. There was no inflammation. So she proceeded to ask me a couple more questions. And she said, do you have a cyst or could you possibly be pregnant? At the point of time, pregnancy was nowhere in my vocabulary. I was not planning to have a baby at all, which kind of sounds a bit silly because then you would think, why didn't you just use protection or anything like that? But anyways, so she asked me if I was pregnant. I said, nah, I can't be. Then she asked, oh, could it be you have a cyst? And I said, oh yeah, I actually found out I had a non-cancerous cyst earlier that year. Maybe it's that. She said, yeah, it could be that. Maybe the cyst grew bigger and is currently hitting on a nerve. After a while, I met up with a GP who is a close friend of my mother-in-law's. And the moment I walked into her clinic, she said to me, I know you're pregnant, take this test. Because prior to meeting her, I was telling my mother-in-law all my symptoms and showing her my files of the cysts and all that kind of stuff. So she, in the background, kind of knew my history already and been talking to her close specialist friends, and they all concluded that I was actually pregnant. So I went in, she's like, take this test. And I said, okay. I peed in a cup, gave the cup to her, and she just dipped a little strip in there. And it was nothing like the movies or in TikTok where, the women are in their toilet, they're anxiously waiting with their husband, and then they wait, and then the results just appear. Mine just came out like what felt in a second. And the moment the results came, I could just hear the doctor like excitingly saying things like, I can't wait to tell your mother-in-law you are pregnant, la la la. And like, I just couldn't hear what she was really saying because all I remember was tears started to fall and roll down my face. And then I looked up and I saw my husband pacing up and down the clinic room. And yeah, we went home after receiving that news and we basically stoned in bed the whole day. That black thing is it. No reaction. What happened when they were doing the ultrasound?
She said she couldn't find the pregnancy.
And then
I was like, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to feel about it.
And then when they found the bean.
Oh, interesting.
We're pregnant.
Oh my gosh, what is are you pregnant? Oh my god. My next thing was
We're pregnant!
oh my god, very good.
Oh wow, congrats, man.
Recording you guys.
Really?
Oh no.
Yeah! Oh my. So we stoned the whole day, and what went through my mind was, okay, I'm pregnant, there's a baby inside of me, and now I have to take care of it, as if taking care of myself and adulting wasn't hard enough. And how it's gonna change everything I know about life and how things work. I had big plans for 2020 and 2021, right? Like, we were supposed to travel, Turkey, Spain, Taiwan, Japan, and then COVID came and kind of like ruined all of that, right? Ruined our freedom. So what more now with like a baby on the way, that freedom is just completely out of the window. And started to think about finances and space. At that point of time, COVID was like at its peak, right? Not compared to now, it's not lah, but at the time it was so new. And my husband got a pay cut. He worked at the aviation industry, so we all know how badly that was affected. And we were living in a one-bedroom condo, and it was driving both of us crazy because there was not enough space. You know, like living in a 650 square feet condo with two people every day, not being able to get out. I can't imagine having a baby in that same space lah. We decided to call my parents. Obviously, we had to tell them the news. They were super excited about it. Like Darren's parents would not stop calling us every like half an hour that day itself to just check up on how we're doing. We told them the news and we said, please keep it a secret because it's not something that we were entirely happy about. I know I sound really ungrateful right now, but it was just really what and how I felt. We just wanted it to be kept a secret until we were more okay. But parents being parents, they didn't keep it a secret. Almost the whole world, or at least our family members knew, which was kind of annoying, but I don't blame them because it is the first grandchild on both sides.
Who told you?
No, I did not. I did not. Your mom. Not you. You.
Did my mother tell you? After the first trimester, we started to let our close friends know. And I guess we had more time to kind of digest what was happening and accept the fact that I was pregnant lah. So I still wasn't ecstatic. It wasn't like a 180, change, like I'm so happy I'm pregnant now. But I guess there are worse things happening in the world right now, and having a baby isn't such a bad thing. Like, babies are cute, right? But then I know this is weird, but tea time snack, cottage cheese and cucumber. folic acid was finished, so I got a new batch. So this is it. If this isn't the ugliest pair of shorts I've ever seen after a whole day of looking through baby stuff. So look out for the next episode where we cover the crazy body changes that I would experience in my first trimester. It was crazy. I was puking 2 to 3 times a day. I was not eating. I lost like 3 kgs. And when I didn't have anything to puke, I was puking foam. It was disgusting. So if you guys want to hear more about pregnancy and how crazy this journey has been, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay updated with our next episode. So I'll see you guys again.
If I never hit the lotto, when you still love me anyway, perhaps one day I'll reach the big time. The whole world would know my name.
If you guys want to find out more about pregnancy from the first trimester to the last trimester to having a baby, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because we will be going into the nitty-gritty details, and we'll probably be showing some pretty gross stuff.
From New York
stay
to
tuned.
LA.
Bye.
But if I never
Armpits are so sweaty.
would you still love me
I'm not gonna
anyway?
tell the camera my armpits are sweaty. Turn off the camera. Oh, turn off the camera. Okay, bye.